we've got ourselves all the way up to level 7.5, and that's just in one quick, easy day. So in today's video, we're showing you how you can progress up the season pass unbelievably fast. Now, this is going to cover the seasonal objectives. This is also going to cover ultimate team objectives, player manager objectives, player career objectives, and a little bit of pro clubs. We are going to be starting in Ultimate Team, so load up Ultimate Team, head over to Objectives, and you are going to see your first daily one, which is just score 2 goals and play a game, and your weekly ones. Now, the weekly ones you can get done relatively quick. For example, all of these can be done very fast, except for this one where we just need to complete the daily one 3 times. Now, obviously, it's daily, so it's going to take you 3 days. But you can still get yourself at least 1,000 SP from doing this, starting off with the complete 3 SBCs. So we press Y or triangle. It's going to take us over here. And what I recommend you do is just have a look for one of the SBCs. It's either a daily bronze, a daily silver, or the super daily silver. Because if you've got those, for example, this, all you need to do is put in one card, for example, this one being a bronze, and then you can just complete that 3 times, and then you don't have to buy any fodder, you don't waste any coins, anything like that, and anyone should have at least 3 bronzes in their club. So I'm going to meet you back once I've completed all 3 of these, and then meet you back at the objective tab. So I completed those 3 times, and you should have done the same. Now, if you head back over to your objectives, you will see here that first one would be complete. So you can see here, bang, that's been done. Now, you can actually tie in win 6, play 8, score 6 with rush at the same time. So then again, I highly recommend you go into rush. This will also tick off your daily play at the same time, so you can get multiple things done in rush. Now, you can do this with friends, or you can do this on your own like I'm going to be doing. But I'm going to go ahead and win 3 games of rush. Whether that takes me 5 games or 3 games, we shall see. And I will meet you back at the objective tab again once I've done that. But go ahead and do rush first, because like I say, you can combine all 3 together. And I'll catch you back once that has been complete. So we have completed those 3 rush wins. You can see that it took me 6 games in the end. You know what rush is like. Now, I can actually carry on and get them done even quicker. If you're with a team of friends and you manage to get yourself the wins quickly, that's the fastest way to get the 6 wins, and you'll get to play 8 with 2 more games extra. Now, we're going to finish off the rest of those, but as an additional bonus, don't forget the season objectives also count towards it as well. So we've got the score 18 done. All I have to do now is just play another, 8 games, and I'll get myself 200, 400, and then we get 700 SP from that. So what I am going to do, just to finish this off, I'm actually going to take my own advice here, and I'm just going to go ahead and play the rest of Rush until I get 3 more wins. And I'll meet you back once I've completed these 2, and then we'll see what we have left on this. But as you can see, already we are progressing up the team pass, or the season pass, straight away. Like, we're getting there really, really quickly, so we are going to make our way through. But let me go ahead and do that, and I'll be back once I've completed those games. So we have finally completed those games, and all we have left is the daily play, which will refresh, as you know, in the next 22 hours or whenever you complete it. So it's going to take me another 3 days to get that, or 2 days to get that done. But what we have been doing, as you also know, we've been combining these together. Now, you can do these, as you can see here, in career mode, clubs, or ultimate team. So the next thing we're going to do now, once we've completed that stage, is leave ultimate team, and we are going to go into the player career. Now, there's 2 things you can do here. Either choose somebody who's going to be a substitute, or choose a main player that's going to be starting. We're going to choose a substitute player here. We've got Hansen. I basically put her into substitutions and just gone ahead and do that. Now, the reason why, you'll come on as a substitute, and if you don't know how it works, if I show you the top of my camera here, it says, that's how you know where you are. So I'm at substitution right now, right? So that means if we go to advance, and we go into our next game, what this will do is we'll basically be brought off the bench as a substitute, and that will count as one of your games. This is like the quickest way to get it done. So, for example, we go into match day. We then go ahead and we control as the whole team. Make sure you do that. You can see here we're going to be brought on in the 82nd minute. Now, at the same time as doing this, we are going to do 2 things. We are going to score a hat-trick, which is get 3 goals in 1 game, to tick that off. And we are going to select basically our objectives of what we're looking for here. So you can see here, we want to get ourselves a match rating of 6.5 or higher. We'll get that done just by scoring a hat-trick. So I'm going to go ahead and get into the game now, and I'm going to make sure that I score the 3 goals of Hansen, and I'll meet you back once that has been completed. And you can see here, we've got it on beginner, so it's really, really easy to get done. Hansen here, one-on-one, finesse. Unfortunately, I missed it, not a problem. But, you know, you can just do that. So I'm going to go ahead and get that done, and I'll meet you back once I've got that out of the way and sorted. So the match has been completed. We got the hat-trick with Hansen, who's the player that we are controlling. Not only that, we've got all of our objectives done, and you can check here once you get to the end screen, once you advance, it shows you other scores. And you just want to basically rinse and repeat. There's 2 things you can do here. You can continue to just basically quit without saving and go back in, and just to show that this has been complete, if we head over to the season pass, and then we head over to objectives, well, player objectives, you can see hat trick has been done. We've got one of them done. All we need to do is play. Unfortunately, it says full matches now, so they have changed that. So just keep that in mind now that I've said that, that make sure you go ahead and do full matches. So with a full match, we're just going to go ahead and quit without saving because EA want to keep their retention up. So we are going to go into an actual player career where we have somebody who is starting. So I'm going to choose my Arsenal player that I've been using. So we are on the Arsenal save as mentioned, and we are just going to go into the same thing. Do the exact same thing with the game. Now, we are set this to 4-minute half, so it's the quickest it could possibly be. And the beautiful thing about this, when you control the whole team, once you've done what you need to do with your objectives, you can just put the controller down and they won't score because it's on beginner and 4-minute halves. So you see here, we're going to do play controlling the team. We've got my striker up front. And I'm just going to go ahead and have a look at my objectives. You just need to complete those 3 every single game and you'll laugh. And so you can see here, our objectives are going to pop up. We'll just skip all the intro stuff. Got a bit of kick clash going on here. But here is our objectives. And we are just going to go ahead and get a match rating again, the easiest one, because we're going to score a goal, get an assist. And again, I will meet you back just before the end of the game to show you about the rubber band thing I was on about, where you don't have to really play that much. And I'll catch you when we've done that. So as you can see, we've been stood here from our second half kickoff, and we're in the 85th minute. And all the players do is just run back and forth. So you can just go ahead and put the controller down. I know it's not the most fun and engaging thing, but if you just want to get this done, you're not really into career mode or player career like I am, there's going to be the quickest way to do it with not really much effort either. So we're going to go ahead and complete this another couple times to show the objective has been done, and I'll meet you back once the game is finished. So the game has been complete. We won 2-0. The score doesn't matter. We just did the objectives that we needed to do, and on top of this, we managed to get one of the play full games done. So again, we're going to advance. We're going to go to the exact same thing. Now, this one you don't have to save and quit. You can just keep going until you completed it. But just to show you here that the objectives have been done, if we head down to player objectives, you can see here that we still haven't got these. What's going on? Play 3 full matches with the same save file. We've got 2 done. So let me just try something quickly. This looks like it's bugged. Now, this is bugged. That's going to be super annoying, so I've just wasted time on that. We're going to back out and go back in just to see if it is or isn't. If EA have bugged that, that's just a typical EA thing, so you won't be able to get that one done, but we'll have to have a look in a second. So we go back into our save here. Surely this is not bugged. Surely not, EA. Don't do this. Every single season this happens. Go to player objectives. So it looks like these are broken at the moment, so we will just carry on getting the match objectives done. If we were to have a look at the career mode one, so basically the manager career, we'll have a look at those objectives quickly. All these are play 7 full matches. So what I'm going to do is load up my manager career one I have, which again is with Arsenal. Doesn't really matter who you do. We're going to do the same thing. Put it on 4 minutes on beginner. I'm going to go play 1 full game and see if that works, just to see if player career is bugged or not. So just to show you here, we're going to start the simulation. Just so you know, it's not my pro player. This is my Arsenal career, the one I use for objectives, basically, nothing else. So as we get into the Arsenal-Brighton game in January, we can then go ahead, go to match day. And you can see here, I haven't got any pro players in here. It's just what it is. You're going to have to play the match, as they say. Like I say, we're on 4-minute halves on beginner. I'm just going to score 1 goal and then do the exact same thing of just putting the controller down a rubber band. So let me go ahead and do that. And I'll be back at the end of this match. And hopefully this has worked. So we have gone ahead and completed that game using the same tactic. Score 1 goal, did the kickoff, and then just stood still. Now we're going to see if this is broken as well or not. So if these aren't broken, you can basically equivalent this method into it, and you can do this every single week. So we're just going to auto-save and quit just for the sake of it, and then off we go to see if this objective works or not. So let's go to the season pass. Surely this isn't broken as well. Let's have a look into manager objectives. So that one works. So the career mode's just bugged at the moment. So go ahead and use that strategy. Okay. Okay, so what's going on? So maybe these are linked to the manager career. They've made a mistake. So play 6. So what I'm going to do to test this again, I'm basically recording this and doing this at the same time. I want to watch so all over the place. I'm going to complete 1 more game of manager career to see, and just to show you here as well so you can follow along, if the manager objective gets 2 out of 3, does the player one also get 2 out of 3? Because that is broken. So let's go ahead and do 1 more game, and I'll meet you back once I've completed the next game. So I've completed the second game. Let's go ahead back to the objectives now and see if this actually counts or not to both player and manager career mode. So there's the manager one. We got 2 out of 3, 2 out of 5, 2 out of 7. Now let's see if the player one has done it or not. And no, we have ourselves 1. So what I think actually happened is we have to just do what I showed you by playing a full game. It just bugged for a second and didn't give it to me. So just do that by standard. So what I'm just going to do now is just complete the rest of the manager games, as I said, just basically getting 1 goal, getting kickoff, standing still, complete it. Do that 5 more times. We're going to get ourselves 750 plus 500 there, so around 1,250 SP. And I'm going to go ahead and complete the player career ones. If I have any more issues, I'll talk about it in the video. If I don't, I'll just show you me completing it. So I'll meet you back once I've got about another 2,500 SP, which will put me perfectly on, in terms of season pass, quite a few levels up here. We should be around level 6, level 7 by then. So I'll catch you once I've done all of that. So the manager career has been done, and of course the player. Now, how this actually worked in the end, it was like 1 game behind. So you have to play 7. I don't know if that's just mine. Maybe it's not anybody else's problem. But yeah, just play these anyway. You have to do them in full games like it says. So just do what I said to you. Score a goal and then rubber band. Now, we've got all of those done. And as it stands of right now, we are currently on level 5. Almost level 6. We've got 450 to go. And then to get to the next page, we've got 1,450. So we're going to get to about level 7 by doing this. The last thing to do is clubs. Now, there's 2 ways you can do this. You can do some on your own, and you can do some with friends. You can't do them on your own. So the ones you can do on your own is rush. So go ahead and play 10 rush, win 6, score 9, and 25 tackles in rush. That will be complete. And then the ones you can do with your friends is going to be 15 tackles in the clubs, assists in clubs, win clubs, and of course play. Now, you can do this as any. So if you are controlling any of the whole team, that will tick towards the tackles and assists. The rush one, you just have to go through and do it, and you'll get the daily done as well. So you can see here we get 150, 250, and then 300, 450. Let me just work this out quickly and I'll be back, so don't bore you with that. So after completing all of these objectives, that'll be 1,700 SP we've got. Go back to the season pass, 1,700 SP. Like I said, would put us just between 7 and 8, with any other objectives come out to push up. So you can get up to level 7 already. So let's go ahead and get those done, and I'll meet you back once I've done that as well. So we have gone ahead and done that, got all of the rush objectives done, and all of the daily ones done on that as well. So that means we have got ourselves clubs done, player career done, manager career done, ultimate team will go into now, and that will be complete, and the seasonal objectives as well. With all of that done, this will put us perfectly into our season pass, which we're just about to go ahead and show you. So let's head over to the season pass, and you can see here we've got ourselves all the way up to level 7.5, and that's just in 1 quick easy day. Once you get yourself all the way up to level 20, you'll get yourself the 10,000 SP skip, which will then put you all the way up to level 30. So we need to get this one done here, 12,750. We can get all this done in a day. We can rinse and repeat that every single week on a Thursday, plus other objectives that EA bring out. And you can see here, all of the rewards are done. Any questions, comment down below. And if you're new to the channel, smash the like button, subscribe, and I will catch you in the next one.